One day, my fiance and I decided to take the next step and begin looking for our first house. We searched and found a house that we were interested in. Our parents were very involved in the search with us and helped us every step of the way. The first house we looked at had lots of qualities we wanted: land, a basement, and short drive to our schools. Our first visit to the home didn't go well with the realtor, and the house had a lot of problems. We went back a second time to look at it, and our eyes were still blind to the issues. Our parents urged us to look at other options. We asked our family realtor to help us on our search. She was thrilled. We went through a few more homes, but the homes in our price range were limited. Many of the homes didn't have a basement, were falling apart, or were in bad neighborhoods. We continued to look, and our realtor said that in the end we would love the home we purchased. I was still skeptical. So next we visited an adorable house with blue siding and yellow shutters. The home felt like a comfy cottage inside, and I loved every inch of it. However, it didn't meet our needs. There wasn't a basement, and it wasn't the safest neighborhood. So sadly, we decided to continue looking. We were ready to get out of our small apartment. We had outgrown the space and had been dealing with mice all over the kitchen and bedroom. Our realtor suggested we look at another house, so we went with her to look at it. Although it had been taken care of, it wasn't updated in years. It would require lots of work. I didn't like the home and couldn't see the potential, even though both of our parents loved it. After 6 months, our house hunt slowed and our wedding day arrived. We had hopes of being in our first home soon. We continued searching and found another home we liked and almost purchased it. However, the home was too close to a highway and needed some improvements. I felt like we were never going to find our first house. I had shed so many tears by this point. I felt stressed about the whole process, and I just wanted to give up. We had a feeling that we needed to take another look at the house that our realtor suggested. We walked through it again with open eyes. This time, we could see the potential, and even though it needed lots of work and updating, it had plenty of space and was a good price. So, we submitted our offer. The man who owned the house was an older man and had been the principal at the school where my husband works at. There had been another contract pending, but he dropped that contract so that we could buy this house. We were thrilled. We had found our first home. We couldn't wait to move in. Everything finally fell into place, but there was a lot of work ahead of us and many things we didn't expect. A new furnace, completely updating all the electricity, peeling wallpaper, tearing out panels, painting, and completely remodeling the kitchen were just a few of the things that this house needed. We found that the basement floods and the drainage in the house needed to be fixed. When we had the heavy rains in the past month, the basement filled with water and we had to install sump pumps, drains, and fill cracks in the foundation. And this is where we are today. There are still many things we have to do in our home, but we love our house and wouldn't have changed a thing. Owning a home means there's lots of work, but with that work comes love. We love making this house a home, and I couldn't imagine doing the work with anyone else beside me.